Coach Scott, I am a little bit behind here today. Let's get this moving. A little bit of good news today on this front. Despite the Boston cream donut I ate yesterday, which is really good. I actually lost weight yesterday. Let's see this workout. So listen, today I'm actually doing this guy right here. Wow, that's even shorter than I thought it was going to be. We'll see how it goes. Just want to do something kind of nice and easy. I got our workout ride tonight with USA Triathlon. And I'm going to kind of save myself for that. But combined with the fact that my legs are just destroyed from the last few days, I'm just going to kind of take it easy today. I didn't even realize that was just 45 minutes, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm up. It's early. But we were talking about just shifting everything else down a day, which is, I think, is what we're going to do. So tomorrow, I'll do Wednesday's workout. And then Friday I'll do Thursday's workout, that's the hardest, pretty much the hardest one on the books. Come on, stop! You're squeaking. This is probably a good idea. It's a little late today, but I made it under the wire. I was chatting with Matt. Come on, Squeaky. It's because I'm at such a low cadence. Old bones. These old bones. Turn on the live stream. Make sure everything's working. Alright. So yes, I confessed on yesterday's podcast. We talk about it. So Matt and I climbed Whiteface Mountain, as you guys know, on Saturday. And on the way down, man, I was just squeezing the brakes and white knuckling it. And I realized, here's my problem. I don't know if you guys can see this. But this thing right here, this hood cover, it flops around and it turns sideways. You guys can't really see, I don't think. So try going down a ridiculously steep hill, already like hammering the brakes, and this thing's rotating on you and your fingers are freezing off. You got 2 kids at home. I didn't want to be splattered against the rocks. But in all honesty, there was a fear portion, a fear component. I wasn't comfortable. I was comfortable on my bike. It wasn't like if I was on a flat course, I would have been fine. I could have ridden all day. My bike needs an overhaul. It does, man. It needs and I usually bring it in once a year and I just have them just do whatever they need to do. I never complain about the price. I just want a safe bike. And it's funny, you made a comment at the top of the mountain when someone asked you about going fast. You told them, it wasn't even me, you said I trust my equipment. I didn't really trust my equipment at all. Nothing, not the brakes. And it was just in the back of my mind that I hadn't had this thing checked out. all year, other than you checking it out. And Matt works at the bike shop, so other than Matt checking it out in the parking lot and telling me the chain was rusty, telling me my brakes were gonna liquefy. Honestly, like, I've read the whole liquefy thing, and I've had some friends like tear their rims apart on the brakes from keen descent in the rain. So I know that bad things can happen. But I didn't want it to happen to me that day. But I didn't have my Garmin on. I totally forgot. I stopped the Garmin when I got to the top, and they were chit-chatting with all those people. And on the way down, I stopped. At 46 years old, it probably wasn't a difficult decision to get off the bike. I didn't feel comfortable. I felt like I was potentially going to lose control. But I could definitely see where if I was younger, if I was single, I might have just gone for it. And that could have been ugly. I've seen it happen. I know that I've seen it. I've heard about it happening, Matt. So I knew you weren't. It wasn't like it was baseless. But I also I don't hammer the brakes the entire ride down. And when I do slow down, I feather them. So a little bit front, a little bit back, to try to avoid that situation. I think I still have my original brakes. I don't think I've ever had them changed. So either they're resilient, they're just not too bad, I guess. Nah, it was alright, dude. You did the right thing. I wanted you to bomb the hill. You spent so much time climbing it. You deserved it. You deserved the payoff, kind of. I was more worried that if you got to the car and it was like 40 minutes later, you would have thought I was getting like splattered on the rocks. This is a nice ride today. It's nice and cozy. This is kind of what I needed. So there's a training plan section as opposed to the way there's like a workout session, which is where I select it from. I select our workout from. There's also a training plan section, which I guess it has the same one that we're doing. And the problem with that one is that it limits what days. Every workout kind of opens up in a window of days that you can do it. And I guess Ron was doing that way. And so Thursday, what I thought was going to be Thursday's workout wasn't going to open until Friday. Is that what it was? Or else Wednesday's workout wasn't going to open to Thursday. One of the two. So it just made a little extra sense to kind of throw a nice and easy one in there today. Do this and then wait a day so that we can all be doing the same workout. Yeah. So we'll all do the same workout in the last week, especially that Thursday workout, that day 4 workout. We'll move that to Friday. Or Saturday. Probably Friday, right? And then we'll do the last one. Maybe we can sneak that last one in. The last one, you know what? I think, if I'm not mistaken, the last one is basically free riding. It's not even like it's an optional, and it's just free riding. So maybe they mean for you to do your FTP test there. I don't know. So Matt did his race yesterday. I like Time Trial Tuesday. I thought that was a good use of alliteration there. I didn't go. Sam had cheer practice. I thought I was going to get her a ride, and at the last minute, it didn't work out. But it's kind of neat because they do give you results. So I think that's either we kind of, if Matt wants to do that every week and it fits for us, we can either glom onto his ride or separate and do another day. I don't know. I mean, I intend to also keep doing these morning rides. I just need a discipline. I need the discipline and I need the consistency. So these morning rides are going to happen. And I think I need a training plan. Next week we're just going to we're going to do these rides. Just kind of zone 2, little recovery after the 6 weeks of hard work. I'll definitely squeeze in an FTP test soon. Maybe Sunday. I like to do it with you guys. Get to do the ramp test or something. Matt's idea was just to do a race. If you put in a 20-minute effort, it should update your FTP, generally speaking. Yeah, I was debating that. Like, Matt, I don't know. Like, posting the results is fine. The only thing I'm worried about is if folks are like, if they don't want their stuff posted. But I mean, Swift Power does it. And if we want to monitor it, so I don't know. I mean, that's your ride. I mean, I don't want to step on your toes. But I think it would just be neat to kind of like have like a little circuit of like 3 or 4 courses that you just ride and race every week or something, and that way you can keep track of your results and see if you start getting better faster. This is a good one today. I think I needed this. My dog got up twice last night. Oh, he's driving me nuts. $11:30. I went to bed about 10. He got me up at 11:30, and then he got me up at 3. Poor guy. Yeah, I don't mean to like. I guess it's kind of douchey comment for me to say. Yeah, I think Matt's got like a solid ride on Wednesday nights. Like 50 people show up to ride with him at least. I think that's awesome. I only got 3. I only got 2 other people, Ron and Todd. I thought Wednesday night was your road ride. Just changing it up. So that everyone on your road ride has to buy a mountain bike too from the shop. That'd be smart. You know what's funny is I'm actually out of breath during that set and I shouldn't be. Daylight. Yeah, you know, I drove my daughter to practice yesterday. I dropped her. They're doing it outside because of COVID. And I dropped her at 6. She told me it ends at 7:30. Turns out it ends at 7:15. So of course I'm the last parent to show up to pick up the kids. Thanks, Sam. And but I left the house probably about 7:20. It was pitch black already. It was really sad. I don't like losing the summer. Although this year can't come soon enough. Just get rid of 2020. When's the last time you went in the water, Matt? When's the last time you ran? Actually, you ran. You've been running. You just don't like it. Yeah, Lake Placid sold out in about 2 hours. Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? I wasn't doing it though. I didn't want to. I wanted to do it. I will go back and do it. Probably 22. By the way, I got a registration thing for Muscle Man because I have to kind of re-register from last year from the deferral. And I went on the site and it wouldn't let me. It wanted me to register for the what do you call it? For the relay. Which was strange because I never signed up for the relay. Maybe they just wanted me to select all of them. I don't know. So I hesitated. I'll do it again today. Dude, you're supposed to do 50 miles like next month. Oh, your last swim. I thought that was your last run, which you liked me. Your last swim, which you liked me. 19. That was Lake Placid. Got it. I did a few after that. I think I finished in October. And a lot of that was Ellie had swim lessons. So I would go to swim lessons like an hour early and swim. And then Steph would bring Ellie to the pool. So I got a few swims in after Lake Placid. It's kind of weird though. Now I guess one of the things I learned this past weekend with not riding outside for so long and not being really comfortable with it when I started. You gotta stay consistent in all the disciplines. You gotta, even though I'm comfortable swimming, not doing it for a year and then thinking I'm just gonna pick up where I left off, probably not wise. So I gotta get back in that pool. My gym membership ran out probably somewhere around COVID. So I just didn't re-up it. It didn't make sense. And that's where my pool is. I would have liked to have gotten in the water this weekend, but it just was impossible. It was definitely long sleeve weather. Not really conducive to swimming. Damn. That sucks, man. Yeah, the gyms in New York and New Jersey, right, are still pretty much shut down. I think ours is open. Yeah, I know, it's frustrating for a lot of people. We have issues now in our town. So the state of Massachusetts, I think they gave every school like 3 options. I think you could either open fully, you could open with some kind of like staggered plan where it's homeschooling and like a combo, or you could just kind of wait it out and do at-home learning through December. So, from what I understand, they did a vote. They had a vote from parents. They did like just a survey, and 80% of the parents, we're a blue-collar town, people need to work. 80% of the people voted that they should go back to school full time. So what did the school board do? Nothing. They just said at-home learning through December. They'll make up their mind in December whether or not we're going back in January. So a lot of local schools are on some hybrid model. Parents are really frustrated. And you know, so now the state came out, the State Department of Education came out and said, and now they want us to go back to school. They said that we should revisit that and bring the kids back to school. I don't know why the state changed its mind. Some kind of pressure. Who knows? That's why it's all so stupid. And you got the folks that say, oh, if it saves one life, but man, you look at the depression statistics. You know, I haven't seen any studies, but I've seen like headlines of like teen suicide numbers are up and things like that. Like no one cares about that. I shouldn't talk about this. I get angry. And admittedly, I don't know enough. And I feel like I know a lot. So, I feel like if I withhold my opinion, which I probably just didn't do, most people should just shut up. That's kind of the way I look at it, including me. It's okay to have an opinion. You should see our town's Facebook board. It's hilarious. Everyone hates each other. I just go for the entertainment. But one of the things I think is, if you send out a survey, either you better know the answers in advance, or you better take into account what the people say. Why else have a survey? Yeah, and that's the other problem, right, man, is that it's alright to have an opinion. And really, either way, if you're informed, and obviously there's an emotional component to this too, right? Obviously. And the important thing is, have a little respect for everyone's opinion. People are going to be all over the place. Don't be obnoxious. Unfortunately, this social media world that we live in, that's what everyone is. Everyone's obnoxious. Everyone's right. World's on fire. It's gotten a little out of control. I blame Zuckerberg. I don't know which one you're talking about, Matt. The Netflix show. Jeez, Ron, you are crushing it, man. I don't know what workout you're doing. It ain't the one I'm doing. See, Ron's just probably pissed at my opinion about kids going back to school. He's taking it out on the pedals. And we're gonna have that new. Yeah, I know, I hear you, man. That's a smart thing to do. Sometimes I get the itch to write something or reply to somebody. Just better not to. Keep it to yourself. I'm Mr. Conspiracy Theory too, so A, I would bet that the virus was created. B, I would bet it was released intentionally. C, I would bet it was exaggerated publicly. Although not really, I wouldn't shout those out, although I just did actually. I just think there's a good chance of all of those things. Not to say it doesn't exist, not to say it's not dangerous. That's just the way my mind works. Yeah, that's a smart idea, Matt. sometimes I start writing and I'm like, ooh, what if I hit that button just by accident? I wrote a letter once to my my condo board, and I responded to everybody, which people did. It wasn't just me. And a couple of weeks later, I regretted that I did that. I should have just shut up. And now I'll never buy a condo ever again because condo boards suck. Yeah, it's not out there too publicly. I don't think there's a lot of people watching. The point of the matter is this, though, Matt. If someone has an opinion that's not the same as mine, I'm okay with that. Like, that's fine. I encourage that. I encourage people to think. And everyone should do that. So many people just dismiss everybody else's opinion because they think they're right. Or because they read one article. And they start with the emotion before they get into the more analytical phase of it. I don't know. It's just frustrating. And this year's just been, I remember we were talking about this the other day. They canceled school for like the first week. And it was optimistic when they did so that the kids would be going back like really soon. At first it was just a week. Then it was a month. Then they knocked out the whole school year. Then there's the masks, and the masks bother some people, they don't bother others. It's just an issue. It's all an issue. You know what? Here's my new complaint today. If you go to Hulu, Hulu has a show now, and this is kind of right. Like as soon as I saw this, I was like wondering if this was coordinated with that what's that Netflix show now that everyone's complaining about. Cuties, like the girls that are supposedly, I don't know what they are, but underage girls doing things that underage girls shouldn't be doing, I guess. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. And I won't watch it because I don't care. I went to Hulu yesterday, and they have a show called Pen 15, PEN15, and it's all one word. There's no space between the 10 and the 15. And when you pull up your screen, that's the title screen. So think about what that word looks like, and think about having a 10-year-old in the house. And that's the first title screen that comes up on Hulu. I don't know what executive or marketing person thought that was a smart idea, but you're all idiots. Thank you for nothing. And how, it's like, they think they're being creative or cute or funny. It's like neither. It's juvenile. It's stupid. It's like a fart joke. No one tells fart jokes. They're not funny. They were funny when you were like 5. We all got little confetti there. I don't know what that's all about. Is that the, did we just do the KOM? I know, I'm on my soapbox today a little bit. I'm actually trying, I'm holding back. But the Pen 15 really bothered me. I don't know, it's like a teenager show or something, I don't know. It's right on the title screen of Hulu. I mean, it's literally something like a 14-year-old will write and be like, and they have it on the cover page like it's some, I don't know, like they're witty. This is my last set. This is good. I actually did sweat. I'm sweating. Ron's being quiet today. Ron doesn't like when I talk like this. Either that or he's mad at me from the beginning from when I said I had a Boston cream donut yesterday. I did. I had a Boston cream donut yesterday. It was a moment of weakness. No, not 10. Pen. Pen. See what I mean? That's what I mean, pen. That's what I mean. Now you're thinking, oh, I get it. Pen 15. That's not funny. You had a jelly donut? Alright, we're even. I was shocked that my weight went down. I thought after the Boston cream I'd be done. Alright, good. Good. This is what happens when I do easy workouts and I can talk. I should just do the workouts that are hard, so I gotta shut myself up. That's it. I am done for today. My little 2-minute cool down. Still haven't adjusted the seat. I'm like sliding forward. Yeah, I mean, Saturday destroyed me too. Saturday and Sunday morning. Really, Sunday, I think, destroyed me more than Saturday. Now, we ate on Saturday. Not especially well. But we didn't really have breakfast or lunch. So overall calories wasn't that bad. They weren't good calories. Yeah, I don't know what workouts these guys did, so they might be still going. No, I'm going to be finished here. I'm going to take this as this was my smart ride. Tonight we got a workout at 6 o'clock, USA Triathlon. check that out if you can. Meet me there if you can. This is a good ride, smart ride today. Save the legs for tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing day 3, which should be the work that was supposed to be done today. So that one's a foundation ride, a little bit harder than this though, a lot harder than this. So we'll be back to working hard tomorrow. Today was just a nice, you know what, honestly, the most important part about today was just to maintain the discipline of waking up early and not just take a day off because I felt like I needed a rest. So I got up, and this is the most strenuous workout, 357 calories in 45 minutes. Obviously not. I'm sweating. It's good. Got the blood pumping, so I do feel good. Obviously, watts output here isn't that much. Although I got to tell you, now that I look at this, I feel like this was like our first foundation workout, like very similar. It feels like very similar. I feel like there were some workouts I was kind of showing these numbers, but who knows? You know what else too is we didn't really have a cool down. So when you have the cool down, it skews your average watts way down. Because obviously you're riding 10 minutes at 110 watts or whatever it is. So not having the cool down probably got this number a little bit higher than usual. Anyway, all right, I'm going to turn it off for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Hopefully we'll see you guys tonight. Some of you guys will be live streaming tonight's ride, workout ride, and I hope to see you there.